Donald Trump's perfect little golden fantasy just exploded in his face. And honestly, I'm not sure what's funnier. The corruption, the panic, or the fact that his big shiny ballroom is now being treated like a federal crime scene by half of Washington. And the best part, he's still trying to build the damn thing. So stick around to hear how Trump's ballroom is blowing up in his face, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to help keep the channel going. Trump wanted a legacy project, a monument to his ego, a giant 300 million gold-plated self-portrait disguised as a ballroom. But what he's actually trying to build is a bribery investigation, now sitting at the very top of Elizabeth Warren's to-do list. And she didn't whisper it. She didn't throw out some little hint. She straight up said, "Follow the money," which is political speak for, "Donald, we're coming." Warren told The Guardian that this thing stinks so badly she wants a full federal probe the moment Trump steps out of office. And why? Because the statute of limitations for federal bribery is 5 years, more than enough time to tear this gold monstrosity open like a rotten piñata and see who bought what. And oh boy, the donor list reads like the Fortune 500 went trick-or-treating at Trump's corruption buffet. You've got Amazon, Meta, Apple, Google, Microsoft, Lockheed Martin. Every billionaire tech god and defense contractor took turns stuffing cash into Trump's pockets like he was a malfunctioning vending machine. And why should this matter? Because 23 out of the 24 known donors had an active government contract before signing those checks. 23 out of 24. That's not a coincidence. It's not philanthropy. It's not patriotism. It's a bribe wearing a tuxedo. This ballroom, this bloated 90,000 square foot ego tumor is now big enough to host 1,000 guests, which I suppose is quite perfect because that's roughly the number of lawyers Trump's going to need when this investigation ramps up. And get this. Reports say Trump wants the donor names engraved into the walls of the ballroom, like a memorial, like a shrine, like a giant "thank you for the bribes" plaque. There's nothing quite like writing all that evidence in stone. This is not subtle, this is not legal, this is not even smart corruption. This is outright James Bond villain stuff. Warren and Representative Robert Garcia have already introduced the Stop the Ballroom Bribery Act because even Congress looked at this circus and said, okay, enough. This is stupid even by Trump standards. The bill would ban private donations from anyone doing business with the federal government, which means if Trump thinks his ballroom is getting finished on someone else's dime, no, he's paying out of pocket now. And we all know Trump hates paying for anything. Meanwhile, Trump's White House is insisting everything is above board. Of course it is. Which is hilarious because the only thing Donald Trump has ever had above board is his come-over. And Warren isn't letting this go. She says the American people shouldn't have to wonder, is the president building a ballroom or a giant gold-plated influence laundering machine? Spoiler, it's the second thing. It's always the second thing. This isn't about architecture. It isn't about the aesthetics. This is about the corruption so blatant, so sloppy, so cartoonishly stupid that the Senate is practically begging federal prosecutors to grab a shovel and start digging. And with the Epstein files detonating in the background, Trump can't afford another scandal. But too bad, because he built this one himself. He's trying to build the ballroom, he picked the donors, he took the cash, he bragged about the gold, and now his shimmering 90,000 square foot ego project has turned into the ballroom that could end his presidency. Donald Trump wanted a legacy. He wanted marble floors, gold leaf everything, chandeliers, his name carved all over the walls. Instead, his legacy may end up being the only president in American history investigated for turning the White House into a pay-to-play nightclub. Click on one of these videos for more, and as always, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.